What's happening, guys? I know there's tons of videos out there on what batteries to use, what SD cards to use with the GoPro that you have. I want to show you everything that I use that allows me to fish all day without stopping to change out batteries or SD cards. So come along. Here it is, guys, by Anker. It is the PowerCore Plus 26800 PD 45 watt. So if we take a closer look right here, if I push this button, it is the power source, how much power we have. As you can see, there's 10 LED lights lit up, right? After an entire day of fishing, and I'm fishing from sunrise to sunset, like 10 plus hours every time I go out. And when I click on this, after I'm done fishing, there is still 9 LED lights lit up. So that's only one of those LED lights taken away. So over 10 hours of power, and you still almost have full capacity of your Anker charger. So I just had my parents come down here for about 2 weeks, and my mom was looking for like an outlet and all this other stuff. I wanted to be in the living room, and we didn't have a power cord long enough. So I pulled this out. So I went fishing before they came, and there was only 9 LED lights lit up after I've given it to her. And she used this for 2 weeks every day. And by the time she left, there was only 2 LED lights lit up. So that just tells you how much power this thing holds, how much power it gives you. So if you see this right here, it says IQ in blue, and then inside here you can see a bunch of blue as well. Now with that, Anker had came up with this system, or this powering system, to where when you charge any device, let's say if the GoPro only needs 5 amps, well, this right here, the IQ, will detect that the GoPro only needs 5 amps, to where it will not give it more than what it's expected, to where it will damage your equipment. And that goes with anything that you plug into it. So if you had something that was 5 amps or 10 amps or 15 amps, this will recognize that and go ahead and give it the charge that it needs to without damaging it. So that's a plus. So I typically record on a tripod. So I literally have this in a carrying case, which is right here. I ordered this off of Amazon. It is called the Hermit Shell. It fits perfectly. It also has this little band right here to where it can hold it in here. I close it up. I zipper it all the way up to about the top, to where I insert my USB, to where I can then hang it on my tripod. And it actually kind of stays in there really snug, to where it's not kind of banging around. But this is my power source right here, and I'm telling you, it works out tremendously. So if you want to talk about the price, you usually pay for quality. If you want to fish all day and you don't want to have to continue to buy batteries and batteries and batteries or different power banks, I suggest you go ahead and purchase this power bank right here. I forget exactly how much it is. I'll put it in the link right here. But all right, guys, so this is pretty heavy. I know you don't want to put it in your pocket. It might weigh you down if you got it on a book bag. So that right there, that setup, that anchoring setup, is more so if like you have a tripod or you have it set up somewhere to where it's specifically watching you. Now, if you want to carry it around, you probably can. If you want to put it in a book bag or in your pocket, you probably can, but it probably will get a little heavy throughout the day. So let's talk about what if we had a chest harness or a head harness and we're walking around and we don't have a tripod. Well, you can use this right here. This is, I highly recommend this, the Refuel Action Pack. If you look down here, 9 hours of 720p, 8 hours of 1080p, and then 6 hours of filming in 4K. This right here is awesome. I used this for the longest time, to where then I was fishing a little bit longer. My days were lasting longer, and I wasn't getting everything on film, to where I needed a better source, and that's why I went to the Anker. But this right here, 9 hours or less, I'd highly recommend this too, especially if you have it on the chest or on the head. It does work, and it does work with the components of the GoPro. So like the little screw lock to lock it into your chest mount or your head mount, or even like a little GoPro stand or your selfie stick, it will work or attach to that too. So this right here, I highly recommend this. All right, before we go, I want to talk about my SD card. I do have the Hero 5 Black Edition. Now, it is required to have 128 gigabytes. I think that's the max capacity to where it can record really, really well, but I went to the 250, and that allows me to record about anywhere from 11 to 12 hours on end. And I do bring an extra SD card with me just in case it does run out, but a lot of the times it will not. But there you have it, guys. I gave you 2 powering systems that I use to allow me to fish and record all day without skipping a beat. But I hope these things helped. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. Please like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see upcoming videos. But I will see you next time. Peace.